dance too. We like people dancing. Actually, you know, we like the shows when they're quite crazy. You know, people are really up for it, and there's like a real interaction between us and the audience because we move around a lot. We're kind of standing in a line, a bit like this, except Judy's in the middle. And so there's a lot. You know, I'm sort of standing up and drumming, and Thomas is playing bass and guitar. Judy's got the electronics in the middle, so it's quite a physical show.
We don't actually stop moving. We never stop moving the whole time.
Cool. So we like it to be like a party. I mean, I think when we first started playing, we discovered it was a bit like a party, and we were playing short sets, and we were just, you know, the bangers that were quite high tempo, and we thought, well, this is a lot of fun. Yeah. And that kind of informed how we kept writing, because we thought this is a good way to do it. And so I think, yeah, for people that aren't maybe aware of us, you do come and see us. Yeah. Bring your dancing shoes.
And also the album's finished now. The album was finished recently. So I think until that was done, everything was a bit crazy up in the air. But now that the album's done, we're quite pleased, and you know, it will come out early next year. And it kind of gives a bit of grounding to everything. I think before that, it's a bit like you're running around the world. You're not really sure what for. You know, it's like meeting lots of people, and it's really good fun. But it's nice to have like an album done.
It'll be out February, March 2010.
Yeah.
So they've got this American EP, which is great, which is going to introduce us to people over here. And then we'll have a couple of singles leading up to next year, and we're talking to a few labels now. We'll get that sorted in the next few weeks, and obviously playing CMJ, which is good for people to hear us at. So as much as we're quite electronic, people have said, oh, the live shows, that's where the music really comes out, which sounds silly to us because all it is the electronic versions but with things stripped out and played by us. So to us it was like the previous recordings would be like what the live show would be, but people say the live show has got more energy and it's better, and that's what we tried to put on record.
Exciting. I think you meet the most eager people at the shows now. You know, it's not like people that have seen you plastered over loads of magazines or have seen you do loads of things. You know, it's people who have found you on something like what you guys are doing, or online anywhere else, or on some kind of really interesting radio station blogs and stuff. So it's cool. It's like people that are really, you know,
into the music. The personality of the city and the crowds vary hugely. Like from Scandinavia, where they were quite relatively reserved, and Holland they're quite red, but then you go to Berlin or Paris and it's a bit more party town.
And then you go to Moscow and
they're just like amazing. Moscow and St. Petersburg, they're just insane. Like just genuinely like the promoter who sort of paid the money and brought us over and sort of was trying to organise all, like 2 songs in, we see him float across the crowd, a sort of crowd surfing. It's just indicative of the place. It was crazy.
On and on, on and on, on and on until the end. And it's so much more fun for us when the audience is really into it. You know, I mean, you can play all kinds of, and yeah, people react in a different way. And I guess because we're new, people want to watch a lot. You know, if you don't know the song so much, you can't watch and taking it in, and we can see that. But sometimes it's nice when people just want to let go from the beginning, because I mean, we don't know the audience either, so it's quite everything's new for everyone. It's just like if everyone just loosens up and, you know, everyone goes for it, it's nice. It's really nice.
Hey, we have band, and we are here on Baeblemusic.com, and check out our guest apartment session.